have you ever stood at the meat department at your grocery store and wondered, what am I actually doing? From spotting the best steak to choosing the right cut for a prime rib, picking the perfect beef for your burger. So many choices to be had.
Yep, joining us with Butcher Secrets to help you buy better beef and get more for your money is legendary butcher and man whose name is on every truck on the FDR.
That's right.
Frieda. Hello, sir. How are you?
Thanks for having me.
So how do you pick this? How do you pick a steak? Like you're looking, there's like 50 different cuts.
Well, with steak, you really want, when you cook it, you really want to sear it. So in order to sear it and not overcook it, you need something that's thick. So 1.5 inches, 2 to 2.5 inches. This is about 2¼ inches. So you're able to get that heat on the exterior without overcooking it, so that it's not that cafeteria gray. Throughout.
Salisbury
steak.
The
Salisbury steak. Oh my gosh, like the yes. Yep. People talk about butchers, people in the meat world talk about marbling. What exactly is marbling? What should we look for when we're buying it?
So this is the specks of fat that are intramuscular fat.
Can you hold it up to my friend over here?
Yes.
Show the fat.
Yeah, show the fat.
That's the marbling that you're looking for. So that cooks out when you cook it, but it leaves behind a very tender steak.
Yeah.
So something that, a steak that doesn't have that type of marbling, and this is prime 850, so it's in the top 5% of prime. So that's the top 1% of beef in the country.
I was going to ask that, like the grade. Beef, every piece of beef has a grade on it. What is that? How do you judge that?
The USDA decides what it is depending on the fat score.
Yeah.
And the age of the animal needs to be below 30 months of age, and they have a few more criteria.
It's complicated.
But it goes into select, choice, and prime. Prime being at the highest. The most amount of intramuscular fat.
Okay. Oh, select, choice, or prime.
Yes.
Yeah.
And prime is at the top.
Yes. And then prime 850 lies on top of that.
That's like the big dog.
So it's 850 points of marbling when it's split between the loin, which is in front of this, or behind this, and the rib steak. Okay. So this is a rib steak. So when trying to figure out what to buy in a supermarket, we'll just cut one rib steak off, the first one.
That's $480 right there.
So you easily have 3 inches of thickness here for that, and see that intramuscular fat?
That's good.
Show the camera.
That's what's going to make the difference between a rib steak and an amazing rib steak.
So is this like a prime rib, a piece of prime rib?
This is prime rib. The same as a tomahawk, the same as a cowboy, the same as a cowgirl. It's all the same cut. Okay. It's just whether or not this bone here is longer or not, or if this is trimmed into, and we could
like for Christmas, I do a standing rib roast, and I'm getting this essentially. This big thing.
Let's talk about chopped meat for a second, because you look for like the 10% lean or whatever it is.
Oh,
like
80-20, 90-10.
Like what does that mean? Is that going to help the flavor? Is that going to help your health?
So I suggest something that's even fattier, like 78-22, but you'll probably find 80-20. It's the most common. Most of that fat cooks out, but you need that fat for the cooking process. So when you'll find yourself adding fats to a 90-10 lean in the form of butter. I've seen everything, mayo. Like when you have something that's 80-20. And it's
going to make the whole process much easier. You don't have to start doctoring things with ingredients that you don't need. The 80-50 burger taking center court.
Yeah, the prime 850 for the U.S. Open. Okay. We're unveiling it there.
This fella?
That bad boy right there.
All right. It looks delicious.
That is also 30% dry aged for 45 days.
Wow.
So we have the largest dry aged room in the world, and we have 15,000 of these whole primals in there at any given time.
Oh my gosh.
And we take some of those and we use it as an ingredient in our burger.
In the burger. Fantastic. Well, you got to check it out for yourself. I'm going to go check it out. Frieda, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Get a taste of the 850 burger at Prime 850 stand in Food Village at the U.S. Open.